Okay, so who's the loudest or most talkative on the team?
Oh, we got some certified yappers. For sure. I told them in practice that they were going to be... I'm not going to name drop because they know who they are.
No, name drop. We do names around here. You can name drop.
Name drop is crazy.
Hello, Centenary. Welcome to the Dawg House.
Oh!
Are you here today?
Yep. So we have something very special for y'all once again. We have another double header this week. So yeah, don't ever say we don't love y'all, man.
Right here is Xavier Nixon. He's behind all of our camera and doing our edits for our YouTube channel, posting the bloopers on Instagram and doing the bloopers and the TikToks as well.
He's always grinding out, making sure y'all get that episode on Friday.
Yeah,
so
that's the man with the plan right there.
He's always the one making sure that recording's going well and everything. So let's give a round of applause to Zay.
And we all want to give a special shout out to Patrick and Preston for just helping us out throughout this whole process, making sure we have everything we need. So just a thank you and a very special shout out to them.
And we know that they're always tired. They all got the games to do. Preston's got the new Jumbotron at the soccer field. That's his pride and joy. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and, look at us. So
before we start the podcast, I do have a fun fact about this podcast. I was the first one to start it, and I text two people on the podcast about it. One of them didn't text back. The other one said,
That's not entirely what happened.
If you hear a do you think they're interested in the podcast?
We had a phone call over the summer.
Look, some people have different ways of agreeing. I have to be cordial, so I have to be like, sounds interesting.
So now you know our editor did not text me back.
We had a phone call.
The person who texted me back and was actually interested was Bubbles and Bill.
Yeah,
does mine not count?
Does a phone call not count?
It was like a week later.
Mine was the same day, so.
But doesn't mean anything.
Okay. All right.
At least in person, you can say over text.
But text message at 12 a.m.
Well, I don't know.
Because I was at work grinding, and he on the game, and he said,
We must have been playing Fortnite.
Listen, sometimes you got to sit there and just contemplate the opportunity. Sometimes.
And look where we are.
Yes.
He took the opportunity.
It worked out, then.
And now we're in episode 3. But we were sorry for last week. We didn't have a podcast for you. I know a lot of people were sad. Shout out to a lot of coaches that called us.
Called us out.
I was sad too.
I know. Yeah. I know our coach called me out.
In fact, came up to me and said, "What happened?" And I low key threw Jordan under the bus. So
I had teammates come to me like, I didn't know what to say.
But we do have a special podcast today. We have a special podcast coming out next week during fall break, so be ready for those.
Yeah, and they're all double headers just to make it up to y'all because we know y'all wanted that content.
So make sure y'all watch out for that TikTok for some bloopers coming out. Shout out Zay again for the bloopers. Shout out Zay. So, yeah.
But the first thing we're going to talk about for sports, Team of the Week. Coach Black, first dub of the year. First dub at Centenary.
Yes, sir.
Big dub. They got the first win against the Wildcats. They won They won all 3 sets, and the other team did get a single set. So shout out to Coach Black for the win.
Shout out.
And they had 60 digs, 14 service ace. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is, and 30 assists. So that was a season high in assists, service ace. They had 14, like I said, and they tied their season high in kills. So shout out Centenary Volleyball and shout out Coach Black.
Yeah, round of applause. And now athlete of the week is Andrew Bennett. So he finished in a tie for second place with 3 under par at their tournament. Their tournament. And Bennett won the individual title at the same tournament last season. So let's give a round of applause for Andrew Bennett. Hopefully you continue your accomplishments and we can shout you out even more on this podcast. So
keep that streak going.
We do have some upcoming events happening. This Friday, October 4th, we have men's soccer and women's soccer.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
We have women's cross country October 5th. We have men's cross country October 5th. We have women's volleyball October 5th as well. Football is happening October 5th as well. Home. We have a lot of home stuff happening.
Yes, a lot.
Cross country is away.
Including
one more. That's the big one.
Including softball with our fall game on Sunday at 12 and 2. So show up if y'all are still on campus.
Go see Viv, man. She's gonna make a splash.
Come see Centenary softball. We're gonna be real good.
Yes, but I know it's gonna be hard for you to come out to the games.
Yeah, get y'all's rest. I'm not forcing y'all to be there, but if y'all are here,
this is completely voluntary. We're not forcing you.
Enjoy family time.
But we did have another athlete week we did not mention last week. It was Shauna for soccer. Let me pull up her stats real quick. We ain't prepared yet, but she did score her first career goal to lead the ladies in the dub against Wiley. So that was a big athlete of the week for last week. I know we didn't shout it out, so
let's give a round of applause for Shauna. Yeah, also continue so we can shout y'all out on this on the podcast. So how y'all been this week?
Can't complain, honestly.
Okay, that side doesn't sound like you can't complain.
You know,
side back to back.
Nah, you gotta just take it all in sometimes, man.
How you been, Viv?
Good. Practice, getting ready for this fall game.
How you been, Zay?
Yes, let's get Zay in.
Oh yeah, let's talk to Zay.
Just taking it day by day. Lacrosse class. Editing once a week or individual clips. Just trying to take it all day by day. Really.
Yeah, by the way, if y'all didn't know, Zay is also part of the lacrosse team. So.
Oh, yeah. Zay, what year are you? Yeah.
I'm a junior for the gents lacrosse team. And Bubbles is my mentor, so.
We have seen Zay grow up a lot in his years. I feel like I seen him when he was a freshman. He walked on campus like a little baby, little chicken. They didn't know where he was going. He was only around his cousin.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't know.
Oh yeah, This my little cousin, man. We've grown up together. We basically spent our whole lives together. So that's like my little brother, man.
Yeah, but I thank you.
Do y'all want to shout out y'all special school or team y'all play for?
Man. Shout out Dallas, man.
Bridge lacrosse.
Not Dallas.
Yeah,
no,
why not?
Bridge.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Bridge lacrosse of Dallas.
Shout out Bridge lacrosse for just helping us grow, keeping us rooted.
Coach David, love you.
Yeah, love you, Coach David. Coach Megan as well. Just introducing us to the sport, allowing us to be sitting there in the first place. So. Just shout out.
Look how far y'all have come.
And yes, we do have another Bridge kid in the room right now. If you wonder who is clicking the start button, it is.
We got someone to help Zay out.
We have to replace Zay.
He's also on the lacrosse team.
Yes.
Ironically.
His name is Thomas Jordan.
He's our assistant.
What up, gang?
First day on the podcast. You're a little nervous.
And also for student athletes, if you ever have a time to where you're struggling in your game or anything like that, just take a breath. Think about like the next play that's finna happen. Don't drag on something that just happened, because then it's gonna be a rough time trying to like get back on track.
Just remember, at the end of the day, this is a game that we play. I know that we take it to 110%. Like this is not why, but this is part of the reason we came to school. We hold ourselves to a high standard. But remember, at the end of the day, it's just a game, and we need to breathe.
We're all human. We all make mistakes. Yeah. We all bleed red. Like just remember, it's a game. And just remember why you came here. If you ever have that question in your mind.
Even people that get paid millions still make some mistakes. Yeah. So
definitely
don't be too hard on yourself.
It's only a very small percentage of athletes that even make it to college in the first place.
Exactly.
So if you're here,
you made it big.
Yeah, you did something huge.
We did learn a new thing. I know the lacrosse team. We did learn a box breathe. So
y'all keep saying box breathe. What is it?
Oh yeah.
Box breathe is you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, then you exhale it for 4 seconds, and you hold it again for 4 seconds, and you just do it all over again.
And when do y'all use it?
You can use it during games, like not like when you're sprinting, of course,
right?
But like in that time where you're taking a break, like let's say halftime, a timeout just happened, or like there's a new batter, like for coming up for softball, you just need that second to breathe. You can hit just that box breathe.
Shout out to Dr. Tony.
Shout out to Dr.
Tony.
He comes up here every Thursday for our team. He does it for about an hour. And for gymnastics, also sits in with us as well for an hour straight. He just talks about what foods you should eat, how to get well-earned sleep, how to breathe right to where you are getting a little more boost of energy during the day and at nighttime as well, like during a game to where you are playing at your 110% the entire game.
Yeah, sleep is a big component out of it.
Yeah, make sure y'all getting y'all sleep.
Yeah, because I know school gets stressful sometimes, but remember, y'all need to sleep. Me included, I need to sleep.
Even if you got a test the next day and I know you're stressed, try to get as much sleep as you can.
Get a nap,
yes,
even.
Get a nap.
Yeah, we know the grind makes it hard. So
you got 5 a.m.s. I know the spring sports, they're in 5 a.m. season. I know we are. Just try to get some sleep early. It's going to help out if you lifting the next day. If you need energy, just get that sleep so you can be ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Learn that you should a 30-minute nap. I know a 30-minute nap is very short time, but that time between the 20 and 30-minute nap is what gets you rejuvenated. Because once you get past that REM cycle and you're going into that sleep again, you're gonna wake up tired.
You know, G loves his naps.
I was about to say, did they have to wake you up?
Man over here. Hey, don't get me started, man.
He showed up to the podcast today with nap index on his face.
I have to.
He just took a nap.
Look, I have to recoup my brain. Cracking on here and try to speak my.
And how long was that nap?
It's a little hour nap. Nothing too crazy.
He ate and then took a nap. So
That's true.
that's how you know he got that good food in him. Shout out to the calf.
Yeah, shout out the calf, man.
What'd you have at the calf?
What did I have?
That mac and cheese, pork loin
It was
thing.
like chicken, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Also
that
had
was
some fries too.
Was it hot dog today too? No, that was at lunch.
It was hot dogs.
Yeah, it was hot dog. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot dog.
All right, let's get into our special guests.
My name's Desiree Rodriguez. I'm a 5th year. Wait, what?
What sport you play?
Oh, I play soccer.
Okay, so the last 2 games I have had big dubs. First game was 15-0. Second game was 2-0. So, what do you think helped lead the team to that victory?
Our last game. I'll go based off our last game because the 2, we didn't play that great.
Yeah.
But our last game, we definitely all worked really hard, and we all worked together, and we communicated really well. And to me, I think that was our best game that we've played all, leading up.
Yeah.
And it all seemed like we wanted it, and we wanted to score, and we wanted to win.
Yeah.
So I think that's what really helped us out.
Okay. So as y'all entered conference, who do you think your biggest opponent is, or one that y'all are just okay, we gotta beat them?
I haven't played in this conference, but I've heard Trinity.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a big one.
Yeah. So from past records, I've heard. So that one, and then I think I'm not sure on the coach's side, but our side we're building on past games. The last game, I think we need to use that and work with that to do better in the following games. Definitely working well, and just all of us fighting and wanting the ball and wanting to score. I think that's what will really help, because we're definitely underdogs.
Yeah.
We were placed 11th or last.
Yeah.
But we love a good underdog.
Yeah. So and that's what we're doing so far. So hopefully we keep it going.
Yeah.
So from your experience, what is y'all's biggest strength as a team, do you think?
I would definitely say more recently it's been our work, our drive.
Okay.
And we've been just working. We work well as a team. There hasn't been a lot of drama. We've all been uplifting and motivating for the most part, But yeah, that's really.
That's dope.
Has it always been like that throughout the season, or y'all built up to this?
We've had our rocky moments.
Okay. As we all do, yeah.
Exactly. So, and for girls, it's definitely different than men's. And so yeah, we've had our rocky moments, but we've definitely overcome that, and we've gotten stronger. So hopefully we keep building on that.
Good.
That's good.
If you had an opportunity to meet one athlete, dead or alive, who would it be?
I would say Ronaldinho. He's a Brazil soccer player, and he's very skillful. And I've always loved the way he played and how you could always see the happiness and the love for the game that he had. And definitely, you got to go with Messi, too. Just because, you know. But, yeah, those two are definitely one of the ones I would definitely love to meet.
Okay, so since we're on Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi?
Oh.
That's the big question.
It's really hard. They're great at different things.
Yeah.
But if you had to like say,
Okay, Jordan.
we gotta make sure. We gotta make sure we get
from
this.
like
down.
a soccer mind, like from a soccer mind perspective.
Me personally, I like the way Messi plays more.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Let's give a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
This is our special guest.
Hey, I'm Kiara. I'm a senior on the volleyball team.
Key, what's the greatest strength and weaknesses y'all have on the team?
Right now, I feel like we've improved like across the board, offense and defense wise. But we need to work on being consistent throughout the games. We either start off really strong and then kind of get complacent, or we'll start off kind of slow and pick it up towards the end.
Yeah.
So that consistency.
Yeah.
So, as y'all have just started y'all's conference play, who do y'all think it will be y'all's biggest test or y'all's biggest opponent coming up this season?
Well, you know, Trinity and Colorado are always like at the top of our conference in all the sports. But as far as like a good volleyball game, I feel like St. Thomas and Dallas are like really good competition for us.
Okay. And are those games like coming up, or are they later in the
We're
season?
playing St. Thomas a doubleheader on Sunday.
Oh,
And then our next game versus Dallas is senior night.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So communication looks different for each team. Like for us, it's talking to our pitcher, whatever, and for y'all, it's
Coaches mostly.
yeah.
Just
So
like the
We
captains.
talk here and there.
what does communication look like for y'all on the court? Like, how do you know if a team has good communication or not?
Normally, like for me, I say if we're louder than the other team, our communication is there. As far as like the specifics, for me personally, I like to talk through the whole play. So whatever's going on the other court, I'm like saying it, communicating that to the team, and then once we get the ball, I'm talking about what's going on our side of the court. And then as far as the hitters, like they're talking about where they're blocking or like what they're trying to hit. So it's a lot of moving pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just being louder, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who's the loudest or most talkative on the team?
Oh, we got some certified yappers. For sure. I told them in practice that they were going to be... I'm not going to name drop because they know who they are.
No, name drop. We do names around here. You can name
Name
drop.
drop is crazy. Okay, so we got a little trio of freshmen. Really, it's a duo because it's two of them that, like, they'll talk your ear off. Aaliyah and Reagan... Told y'all in practice. Y'all the certified yappers. Sometimes you'll be like, bro, what are you even talking about? Like they just be talking to talk.
We got a couple of those, obviously.
I can name one right now.
But like who's the loudest? Like the one you'll always hear like in practice, in the game, like
Me. Or I gotta give runner up to Daly. Daly be screaming her heart out.
That's good.
Yeah.
Also,
I know that's a big part of y'all's like how y'all get hyped together.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
But
for sure.
how the thing is for volleyball, I have one question. When y'all get scored on or anything, it's like all volleyball players they smile. So like,
I'm saying, why do y'all look so happy?
it's always happy because I'm
Everybody doesn't smile, but like we go to the middle and like you see we're like high fiving and stuff. Like that's just like like you got the next one, trying to like boost them up, get it out of their head. So because if you let it stick with you, you're gonna mess up again.
Right.
I feel like other sports.
Yeah, I was like other sports need more of that, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Key, for joining us tonight. Let's give a round of applause for Key.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Mr. Bubbles, how would you rate your performance? Send it to me.